what's up, what's up?
What's up everyone, Vivid is back. It's been a minute since I last did one of these vlogs, but since this is my first gig outside of Tokyo in almost a year, since February, I thought I should do a little filming, talk about 2020, and just kind of go over the whole crazy experience the pandemic has had on my music career. I think everyone else's as well. But tonight I am playing at T2 Nagoya, a brand new nightclub. Super pumped for that. Before I get ready for the show, I'm gonna go eat one of my favorite meals, miso katsu. All right, back in the hotel. Wow, 2020 has been just an insane year. It started out with me being in India when the pandemic started to spread through other parts of Asia outside of China. I was in tour in India, even shooting a little bit of my vlog, and it started to come to India, and actually my flight back to Tokyo got delayed several days. So yeah, it hit me out on tour, and ever since I've been back, since India, all gigs, all tours, everything canceled, and it really just threw a wrench in a lot of my plans for touring, and as well as many other artists in the EDM industry. So it's been just a crazy year. Luckily in Tokyo, the clubs reopened in July, and slowly people started to go out partying again, wearing masks, and I was able to start DJing again myself. But yeah, it's just not been the same. You know, everyone has to wear a mask. The vibe is very different, but I'm thankful that I get to play still. I know a lot of my friends out in Europe and America do not get to play at all, so it really sucks. And the hard part is that we make music, and then the whole goal really is to play it out. For these club tracks need a club to play them at, or a festival. So a lot of my music I've been focusing on lately is kind of stuff for the radio that you can stream and Spotify. And speaking of music, 2020 has been a pretty big year for me. I've had some just crazy remixes, starting with Disco Fries, Beat of Your Heart on Enhanced Music. And then after that was Mark Zima on Armada Records, Meet Again, which was one of my bigger tracks of 2020. Then later I did a remix for pop artist Anna Graceman called Night Follows. I'm very happy with that track. A bit of a slower style for me, but it's super cool. And then later, to top it all off, was a remix for Laidback Luke's Rolling Stone, which is a huge milestone for me. Laidback Luke is a huge role model for me. So to be able to remix this song and for him to really like it is just an insane feeling. In 2020, I also had some pretty epic collaborations. I started out the year with Justin Prime with the track called Don't Stop, just a real stomper bass house track. After that, I worked with my buddy Sesko out in Hong Kong on a track called Old School, using his vocals, which is a bit unique, and just throwing his vibe into like a really cool ravey tune that did really well on Beatport. And then later I worked with Reggio, who's a big Revealed Recordings artist. Everybody loves him, so he combined his styles and my styles together to create a really dope EDM track that I'm very happy with. And the last collaboration of 2020 was with Morgan Page, who we had a really big track with Fire and Gold. So we, decided to follow that up with Fade Away, which is, in my opinion, an even bigger, better, crazier song. And the vocals are so good. The lyrics really hit for the time we're living in right now. So that just came out, so be sure to check that out.
Could be 100 miles away, lost in the Milky Way. Not gonna let you fade away.
And then when it comes to originals, this year I tried to expand a little beyond Future House. I've been doing Future House, Future Bounce for 3-4 years. I've been doing it a long time. I was doing it in Tokyo in Japan before anyone even liked it. There was no fan base for Future House, so it was me playing it and nightclubs telling me, can you stop playing whatever that is and play more Zed or Avicii? But I just stuck to it for 4 so years, but getting a little tired of it, so I'm just trying to expand my sound a little bit. And you can kind of hear that in my track This Feeling on Doma Records, which came out early in the summer. Just cool vibes, just playing around with the bass and using my leads on the drop. Then later in the year on Mix Mass Records, I released 1,000 Degrees, playing around with Slap House a little bit, with some really cool poppy vocals, and I'm actually very happy with that track. And that track is actually out right now, so be sure to check it out in the links below.
When I need you here, the space between the sheets, it feels so right. When you're with me, I get so.
So that's it for the recap of 2020. A lot of big tracks, not many shows, but hopefully that will change in 2021. Now it's time to go DJ T2 Nagoya. The club looks insane. Can't wait. Here we go. What's up, Nagoya? I am here at T2. About to have a crazy night. Here we go. Woo!